Vince, you have uh, graduate degree in negotiation, and we have it sometimes we don't think about it, but we have negotiation every time and every day in our lives, right? If you're putting your kid to bed or whatever it is, right? So in the farm, right, dealing with employees or teammates, is whatever. What are some key aspects of negotiation that you think everyone should know about?
I think the most basic lesson you learn in negotiations, even when you get up to graduate level negotiations, is the difference between positions and interests. So the example I could give is if we had an orange and I said, I want the orange, and you said, no, I want the orange. So now if we're both arguing over positions, we really only have three options. Either I can take the orange and you get nothing, you can take the orange and I get nothing, or we cut it in half and then you get half the orange and I get half the orange. Well, so the problem with that is if I was thirsty, for example, and I wanted to drink, I only got half of what I wanted. I didn't get all of what I wanted. And it turns out that if you start to zoom the camera lens back and say, well, you don't want to ask Marcio, what does he want? You want to ask, why does he want it? So it may be that you are not thirsty, that you're actually making essential oils with the rind of the peel. And so you only need the peel and the inside of it is something you could throw away. Well, if I know that, then I can say, well, I'll give you 100% of the peel and you give me 100% of the juice that's in there. Now we can find a way to come to our solutions. And so that's called finding people's interests. And if you ever find yourself saying, this is the only way I will accept a yes, that's your position. But what you really want to know is, what is it within that I am thinking of that I need to have that's met? And the better I can communicate my interest to the other person, and the better that they can communicate what they really want. I want essential oils. I want to smell good. I'm thirsty. Whatever these things are, the better I can figure out how to answer your problems, and you can figure out how to answer mine so that we both get what we want.
That's super cool. I mean, something that I learned about negotiation, took me a long time. It's very simple, is when you think about contracts and price, the price is not that important as much as the terms are also extremely important.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that goes with all things, right? Like if you go in and you're trying to do a salary negotiation, if you think the only thing that the employer can give you is more money for the job, as opposed to, is there a way for you to get more time off? Is there a way for you to be doing responsibilities that you want that will allow your career to grow? Is there a way for you to be able to manage timing problems that you have? Maybe the most important thing is that you're always at your kid's baseball game. That may be more valuable to you than money. And so by being able to discuss these things or disclose what matters to you, the better somebody else can reach them. And that's really true of the employer, trying to figure out, what are the details that this person cares about, so that way I can have other chips to play besides money.